I was with my fiancé for what felt like an eternity. We had our ups and downs like any couple, but I thought our love was strong enough to overcome anything. He was my rock, my partner, my best friend, and I loved him with all my heart. We had plans, dreams, and aspirations, and I thought we were on the same page. But little did I know, he had been hiding a secret from me, a secret that would change everything. His infidelity cut deep. It was like a punch to the gut, leaving me breathless and confused. It started with distance. Not the physical kind, you can be in the same room and feel miles apart. His laughter began to sound hollow, his words rehearsed. The late nights became frequent, and the explanations fewer. My heart knew something was wrong before my mind could accept it. When I discovered the truth, concrete, undeniable proof, it felt like the ground cracked open beneath me. My hands shook. My chest tightened. I read the messages over and over, hoping they would rearrange themselves, hoping I was wrong. But betrayal was staring back at me in black and white. I confronted him, and suddenly, the man I thought I knew became a stranger. He was defensive. Then silent. Then sorry, but only because he got caught. The conflict wasn't just between us. It erupted inside me. Between my love and my pride. Between the life we planned and the reality I faced. Between the version of him I fell in love with and the man who shattered that image. I cried until I had no more tears. Anger followed, loud, messy, and raw. I broke things. I yelled. But the worst part? The silence after. When there was nothing left to say. Just the echo of broken promises. Family asked me to forgive. Friends told me to be strong. But none of them felt the sting like I did. The betrayal wasn't just physical, it was emotional. It was every lie told while looking into my eyes. Every kiss he gave me while someone else still lingered on his lips. I loved him. Still do, in a way that hurts more than words can explain. But love without trust is like a bird with clipped wings. It may flutter, but it will never fly. I couldn't understand why he would do something like that, why he would throw away our love and our relationship like it meant nothing. I felt like I was living in a nightmare, and I couldn't wake up. On the other hand, is his brother, Jason. He was the quiet one. Always present. During the engagement, he was polite, respectful, never crossing lines. And when it all fell apart, I assumed he'd take his brother's side. Blood is thicker, after all. But he didn't. Jason checked in, not out of pity, but with genuine concern. He never asked for details, never pushed for explanations. He just showed up, whether it was a text asking if I'd eaten or waiting outside just to make sure I got home safely. He was there in ways his brother never had been. At first, I resisted. I pushed him away. I couldn't bear the shame, the confusion, the thought of getting close to someone from that same bloodline. It felt wrong. It felt forbidden. But feelings don't ask for permission. I began to notice things. The way he listened, not just with his ears, but with his whole presence. The way he remembered little things about me, like how I liked my tea or the exact spot I always sat by the window. He didn't fill the silence with empty words, he made space for me to breathe. The shift wasn't sudden. It was subtle. Like the sun rising behind the clouds, slow, soft, undeniable. We'd talk. Long conversations that bled into the night. And in those moments, I laughed again. Real, belly-deep laughter that I hadn't felt in months. I started to feel seen, not as the woman his brother cheated on, but as me. Just me. And then came the guilt. I'd lie awake, torn. Was it betrayal if love had already died on the other side? Was it wrong to feel safe with someone who happened to share his last name? My heart was a battlefield of emotions, loyalty to what once was, anger at how it ended, and a strange, fragile hope blooming where I never thought to look. Jason never made a move. He respected every boundary, every moment of hesitation. But his presence was constant, a quiet lighthouse guiding me back to myself. As I spent more time with his brother, I started to see him in a different light. I realized that he was kind, caring, and genuine, everything my fiancé was not. He had always been the quiet one, the one who stayed out of the drama, but now I saw him as so much more. I started to develop feelings for him, feelings I couldn't ignore, and I didn't know how to process them. My fiancé's betrayal had left me vulnerable, and his brother's kindness had somehow filled that void. I was torn between my feelings of guilt and my feelings of love. I didn't know what to do, or how to react. His brother had become my confidant, my partner, and my friend, and I couldn't imagine my life without him. I knew that marrying him would be a shock to everyone, especially my ex-fiancé, but I didn't care. I was happy, and that's all that mattered. The moment I decided to marry his brother was surreal. It was like a dream come true, and a nightmare all at once. I was happy, but I was also scared of what people would think, scared of what my ex-fiancé would do, and scared of the unknown. His brother was beaming with joy, and his family was shocked, but supportive. They welcomed me with open arms, and I felt like I had finally found my home. The wedding day was a blur. I remember feeling like I was on cloud 9, and nothing could bring me down. His brother looked at me with so much love and adoration, and I knew that I had made the right decision. Our friends and family were shocked, but they eventually came around, and they saw how happy we were together. It was a beautiful day, and I'll always cherish it. As we exchanged our vows, I felt a sense of peace wash over me. I knew that I had found my soulmate, and I was ready to start our new life together. The aftermath of the wedding was crazy. People were talking and gossiping, but we didn't care. We were too busy enjoying our honeymoon and our new life together. It's been a wild ride, but I wouldn't change a thing. I've learned that life is full of unexpected twists and turns, and sometimes the things that hurt us the most can lead us to where we're meant to be. I'm grateful for the journey, and I'm excited to see what the future holds. If you were in shoes, would you have cared more or less what people will say? Share it with me in the comments below, and don't forget to check out my other video about love stories. Also subscribe to this channel to get notified on amazing love stories. Thanks for watching.